Hello children, hope you all are doing very good. So today we will do chapter 6 of your grammar book, that is simple present and simple past. So children, what is simple present? Verbs that are used to express actions taking place in the present tense, in the present time, are said to be the present forms of the verbs. And what is simple past? The verbs that are used to express actions that took place in the past are known as the simple past forms. And how we will use these in different ways, that we will see. Okay. So children, simple present and simple past. First we will see what is simple present. Verbs that are used to express actions taking place in the present time are known as simple present forms. The simple present has been used in the following ways. How we can use simple present in different ways that we will see. To state an all-time truth. So children, what is all-time truth? The truth which we never change, okay, which is truth for itself only. For example, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, which we cannot change. The sun and the moon create tides in our oceans. We cannot change them. Okay, so it is all time truth. The things which man cannot change, those are all time truth. Second is to talk about habits and routine. Example, I go for a walk every morning. You can say it's your routine or habit, okay, which we do every day at the same time is our habit or routine. It becomes our habit or routine. I learn to play the violin on Sundays. It's a routine or habit. Number 3 is to talk about something that is true for the present time. That means which may change later. No, it is true for the present time, like no, it is true, but it may change later on. For example, I like ice cream. Later, I may not like ice cream. Okay, so my liking can change. My sister plays for the school basketball team. No, my sister plays for the school basketball team, but maybe after 2 or 3 years she will not play. So it can change later on. Okay. So these are the simple present examples, how we can use them in different ways. Now we will come to the simple past. Children, the verbs that are used to express actions that took place in the past are known as simple past forms. The simple past has been used in the following ways. Now we will see how we can use the simple past in different ways. Number 1 is to talk about an action that has already happened. Normally, see children, past means the thing which will never come back, which has already happened, isn't it? Because our yesterday will not come today, isn't it? So, for example, mom washed our car this morning. Like mom has already washed the car in the morning. It is done. Dad cooked a pot of super biryani last night. Means last night it is gone. It will never come back. So it is, the action is already done. Number 2, we will see to talk about a period of time which started and end in the past. Now here we will see different times which can be given as, like, maybe for the time period it is indicated by expressions such as for 2 years or 3 years or 4 days, 5 days, okay, or for several years, etc. So here the time period is given like that. Now we will see we played in the garden in the afternoon. Now we are talking about that we played in the garden in the afternoon. That means we have already played. But now we are not playing in the garden. We have played. Okay. So in the next example we will see Two birds built their nest in a tree in the garden last week. That means two birds, they have built their nest in a tree in the garden last week. It is past. The days are gone. The action is done, already done. No, they are not building their nest anymore. They have already built. Number three is to talk about habits in the past. So, whatever the habits in the past, we will talk about them. Like, my sister danced well when she was younger. When my sister was very small, younger, she danced very well. So it was her habit in the past. I played tennis for the state. I used to play tennis for the state, but now I am not playing. So, I played means uh, it is action in the past. Okay, I used to play. So, children, I hope you have understood this. So, we will move on to the exercises. So, children, I hope you have understood the chapter. So, keep practicing the exercises, it will help you. Till then, goodbye.